What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Pamela. Today I'm sharing my review for The Last Showgirl. I was lucky enough to get an early screening of this movie, so today's review will be spoiler free because it hasn't even come out yet. It comes out tomorrow, January 8th, so let's get into it. The Last Showgirl stars Pamela Anderson. It was directed by Gia Coppola, and it follows the story of a showgirl dealing with her show abruptly closing after a 30-year run. She's had this 30-year career in this show that she loves, and the show is abruptly ending, and she kind of has to figure out her future and what she's going to do moving forward. She has such a love for being a showgirl that she can't imagine her life any other way. This movie has a phenomenal cast. Not only is it starring Pamela Anderson, but Jamie Lee Curtis is also in it, so is Kiernan Shipka, Billy Lord, Brenda Song, and Dave Bautista. And The Last Showgirl represents Pamela Anderson's reintroduction into the industry and the relaunch of a new chapter of her career. I really enjoyed this movie because I found that it was an original idea, which we need more of in Hollywood these days. It's, always sequels or remakes. This was an original idea. It was an interesting idea for a story as well. And I do think that these characters in the movie had personalities. I can't stand when movies these days have characters with zero personality that you just do not care about at all. And that was not the case for this movie. I enjoyed all of the characters. I feel like when you have good characters with good personalities, it doesn't matter what the story is about. It could be about anything, but as long as you actually care about the characters and can kind of relate to them on some level, then the story will be great. I thought Pamela Anderson's performance in this movie was so good. She's honestly a great actress. There were a few really emotional scenes in this movie, and you really honestly felt the emotion coming from her. I think also Jamie Lee Curtis was so good in this movie. Her character was very interesting and pretty funny at times. Her look in the movie was definitely different than how she looks in real life or how she looks in a lot of her other movies. It was a very interesting performance from Jamie Lee Curtis. Pamela Anderson's character Shelley and Jamie Lee Curtis's character Annette are best friends in the movie, and they just had a really fun dynamic. Also, I'm pretty sure this movie takes place in the early 2000s because Shelley uses a razor phone in the movie. That is kind of really the only indication that we get in the movie about when it takes place, but also the fashion in this movie was great. All of Pam's outfits were so good, and her hairstyles a lot of the time were giving her signature hairstyle from the early 2000s, like that typical Pamela Anderson updo, which I wonder if they did intentionally because the fact that the movie takes place probably around 2005 based off the razor phone. What's so great about this movie is even though it's about this show that she does. She is a showgirl. All these characters in the movie are showgirls. Even though that is the premise of the story, it's honestly really about these relationships that these people have together. I honestly don't know what else to say about the movie without giving away spoilers. I don't want to spoil anything, but honestly, I found this movie very intriguing to watch. I did not find myself bored at any moment. I would not lie to you guys. If I didn't enjoy this movie, I would be honest. Like I said, it is an original idea. So if you're looking for a movie that is just different and not a remake of anything and just something original, you'll enjoy this movie. Like I said, all the performances are great. All of the actors in this movie did such a great job. Also, there is a song in this movie that Miley Cyrus wrote for it. It's called Beautiful That Way. It pops up at the end of the movie, and the ending was so good with this song playing over it. So good. Pamela Anderson was nominated for a Golden Globe for Best Performance by a Lead for this film, and Miley Cyrus's song for this was also nominated for a Golden Globe. So yeah, all I can really say is I enjoy this movie. You should check it out. Leave a comment down below if you are able to check this movie out. It does come out tomorrow, so maybe come back to the video and let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for tuning into another video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure you turn on all notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. And I will see you guys next time.